Dr. Tochukwu McFoy, you have a very interesting profile, I must say. You went from the health sector, you are a medical doctor, interesting, and now you own a company, a media outlet, and very interestingly, you own a company that amplifies gospel content. And you are also linked to pop culture. How have you managed to do it? You're like two different worlds, especially in a society where pop culture pops more than you know what I'm talking about. How have you managed to do it? Joey talked about having, collaborating with brands that have same goals or seemingly similar goals. How have you managed to do this, and how would you, what would you say to people in the same situation who would want to collaborate with other brands that are not exactly similar with them, with their own brand?
Thank you. So when I was in MTV, I learned a lesson. I learned a lesson with how the Viacom model works. They were able to work with BET, Nickelodeon, Comedy Central, different expressions, but one goal. And the goal for MTV was profit. It was profit. Right now, I work in a company that handles Coca-Cola, Budweiser, Heineken, all those brands. And I've learned that every brand has an agenda. And once you understand the agenda, you begin to understand how to work with them. So I'm in Calabar, and I love you guys so much. And I understand that we have singers here, we have dancers here, we have different people who want to entertain. It's hard because these senior men, talking of Thames and Warner Bros. And you're like, I'm just one small guy in my house. Like, do I have a chance? I think there are a few things I want to say. The first thing I would say is that make sure, even in Calabar, you add value. This is what I mean. If they remove you from Calabar, there should be a vacuum. Value, vacuum. Value, vacuum. Now, once you are able to really have value, you might begin to have something called word of mouth. People will begin to what? Talk about you. And once you have word of mouth, the next level of word of mouth is you might not have investors. You might. Now, some of us never had investors, so what do you now do? You fight so hard to be seen. Now, the lady Calabar chick said that it's important. LinkedIn, are you on LinkedIn here? You should be on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is where the business happens, not Instagram. Package yourself on LinkedIn, fight to be seen. I really have a soft spot for gospel or for kingdom, but I've worked in secular. And the reason why is because I realized that in America, there's an ecosystem that pays the gospel industry. But in Nigeria, only a few churches and a few people have that ecosystem. So what have I done? For example, in December, I've gotten a brand called Coca-Cola to sponsor a gospel event. And what I did was I showed value. I just showed what? Value. That these guys have numbers. I'm going to get 5,000 kids. They have IG followers, they have that. And at some point, if you understand how to sell value, you can cut across. So in the long run, Tyler Perry is doing kingdom stuff. People are doing, if you just understand how to what? Sell value. Don't go to a meeting crying, God loves you, Sakari Oshoko. No. Go and sell what? Value. Thank you.